ladies and gentlemen, to game number 3 of the Saudi eFootball Rumble. I am your host, Stuart Wesley, and we are here for a pretty important game between two incredible players. We have GOAT Iniesta on one side from Saudi Arabia, and on the other side is Rizky Fayan from Indonesia. Two incredible players in the world of eFootball. And of course, if you bring these two sides together, as you can see on your screen already, two very, very powerful squads here. And of course, just to bring you up to speed, Saudi eFootball Rumble, it's a pretty simple format. Best of 3. So if you win 2, you're through. If you don't, you go home. It is that simple. There is a $3,000 US prize pool, I will hasten to say. And there are plenty of powerful players still left to play within eFootball. Within the Saudi eFootball Rumbles. We will get ourselves underway here in game 1. We will see exactly where we are. We are in the Emirates. And we'll see exactly who is playing from left to right. It is GOAT Iniesta from left to right in the black. And it is Rizky from right to left in the white. Neymar to Van Basten. Cleared away, Upamecano to Lionel Messi. Messi has pressure on him from Maldini. What can Iniesta do here? Gets it down into his attackers, and the ball is going to eventually be cleared, but it will go away for a corner ball. Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. It was a goal kick. Because of the commentator there, you'll see got Iniesta trying to bring that defensive line forward and just try and take down the opportunities a little bit for Rizky Fayan. The early going appears to be both teams looking to just feel each other out in game 1. Of course, with the best of 3 format, you are looking to try and find where your opponent's weaknesses are and how you can take them away. Beautiful scoop ball into the box, and there's the first real opportunity, and it goes wide of the post. And it's Rizky Fayan who is asking the question here of GOAT Iniesta. Unfortunately, will not find the back of the net. Ball goes forward here. It's Rummenigge up towards Lionel Messi. Messi, what can he do here? Messi finds it in towards Rummenigge. Has players in the middle if he can find them. Rummenigge trying to go across the box instead. It is the formidable sight of Iker Casillas. We have goal for Rizky Fayan there. And you can see there, just they're starting to ask questions of each other here. As we'll see, Patrick Vieira, who we have seen so far in pretty much all of the lineups within the Saudi eFootball Rumble, be used to great effect. It's Mbappe. Here's another one of those superstars. Mbappe, good strike. It's a save. Recovered, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. Neymar looking to try and do a little bit more there. But as it stands, 0-0. No one has broken the deadlock as yet. We will try and see exactly where we go from here. 12 in-game minutes gone. It feels like these two have already been playing forever. Instead, there's a lot more game to go on, which is fantastic for the neutral if you're watching at home. As we'll see Messi. Looking to try and get into Rummenigge. Nesta will clear. Here's Cruyff onto Rummenigge. Here's Barella. Cruyff. Rummenigge has got men over. Here's Marco Van Basten. Tries to dummy away, and Beckenbauer will take that clear. It's 4v4 here momentarily, but instead, Rizky will take it down the line here. Finds Barella. What can the man from Indonesia conjure up here? It's neat little takeaways. It's give and goes. It's a ball into the box. He's looking for a header at the back post. It goes wide. The ref has adjudged that to be a goal kick. You can see there Rizky asking his own questions of GOAT Iniesta's defence. Ball forward towards Rummenigge. You can see there Rizky just trying to find his feet here. Goes long, finds Rummenigge, tries to head it on, but it's cleared away by GOAT Iniesta's defence. There's Jude Bellingham, and instead it's cleared away once more. It's one in transition. Neymar to Bellingham, onto Rummenigge. Rummenigge up towards Lionel Messi, back towards Rummenigge, can't quite find the ball through. And Barella will launch that one clear. Neymar just drags it back into his own pathway, finds Vieira. You can see GOAT Iniesta just trying to find his way through midfield, but he's got to be careful because Rizky, known for his attacking gameplay, as we see Messi looking forward here, finds Barella, who finds Rummenigge across goal. It's Rummenigge, stunning strike. Oh, it's at the post. Wonderful chance for Rizky Ferdinand to open the scoring here, but he finds the post instead. You can see the ball going back there, and Iniesta very casual with it. You kind of expect that type of gameplay, as I'm kind of taught in my home country of England. You don't really play it around the back and play it against your defence, but it seems to be a different type of footballing philosophy. But here's Rummenigge in towards Johan Cruyff. Cruyff on the go! And it's on the go, but it's into the hands of the goalkeeper, and it's wide for a corner. Patience is a virtue. Lionel Messi into the box, looking for the header of Alessandro Nesta. It is just about cleared by Iniesta, only as far as Frank Rijkaard. In towards Lionel Messi. It's a judge to be offside there. So, again, a very back and forth game, as we will always see within the Saudi eFootball Rumble. Such are the calibre of players on show here. We have players from Europe, we have players from the Middle East, we have players from the Americas being represented. And as such is the quality, as you'll see. Messi trying to drive forward here. Iniesta just not finding his way through. He's not really found his rhythm just yet. It's Vieira, though. Onto Bellingham. Here's Neymar. Neymar, double touch. Tries to find a through ball. Maldini will intercept it. Finds Barella. Barella forward to Van Basten. Lets it run through his legs nicely. Has a bit of an overload on the right-hand side if he can use them. Van Basten into the box. Looking for Johan Cruyff. Chests it down. Takes the stroke. Brilliant block there from Gvardiol. Brilliant from the Croatian there. And Iniesta will be very happy to see that one going back the other way. Well, you can see there from Rizky's standpoint, Rizky will be looking to just unseat the Saudis' defence. Here's Johan Cruyff. Barella back towards Cruyff. What can Cruyff get done? Can he find a route through? You can see it's very possession-based and very patient is the gameplay. As we said, it is a virtue if it can be used correctly within eFootball. Ball goes flying into the box there, looking for a back post header. It's cleared away, only as far as Patrick Vieira, who does get away with one there. Finds it to Van Basten. Van Basten, Barella to Cruyff. Cruyff looking forward. Brilliantly played football there, but again, it's snuffed out by Iniesta. May he find a counter-attack before the end of the half? He won't. There is half-time. And it's 0-0 at half-time. A bit of a rare one in terms of a goalless draw going into half-time. We usually see goals, or we have so far certainly within this tournament. We have seen goals aplenty. But this one, you can see just how even these two players are, at least for this first half. If we'll see changes, we'll see tactical tweaks, I'm sure. And we'll see just how they take effect on this game. Ball goes flying forward there, and it's all the way through to Iniesta's goalkeeper. And again, if you are just joining us, or if you are just joining in and watching, Iniesta now from right to left in the black. As Lionel Messi tries to find it forward to Rummenigge, it's cleared away. That'll be Rizky's team going from left to right in the white as Van Basten charges forward here. Again, it's a good bit of defensive play there from Iniesta. Not quite the goal fest that we thought it was going to be prior to kickoff. Although Barella looking to change that one. It's Marco Van Basten. Van Basten finds a cut back, and it is cleared away just about. And Franz Beckenbauer will finally lead that one away, and it's just going to be a question of who is going to break the deadlock here. Of course, extra time and penalties are all present in every game that you will see within the Saudi eFootball Rumble. And this game will be no different. If it is goalless at regulation, or the end of regulation time, it will be going to extra time. Hopefully, one of these players will break the deadlock soon enough as the ball gets back-heeled, and Vieira will clear that away. Ball back through again, though. It's Neymar. It's through to Rummenigge. Can he find a strike? He can't. Bit of manual goalkeeping from Rizky there, just to put off Iniesta's ideas of trying to dummy it on the edge of the box, and the ball will fall kindly for the man from Indonesia. Here is Lionel Messi. Messi looking to lead the charge here. Instead, he's turned back into trouble. Here's Neymar. Neymar finds a brilliant through ball. Mbappe, I believe, is onside here. It's Kylian Mbappe. Can he find the shot? He goes to the pass across. It's a brilliant block And Casillas will mop that up. Really good defending. It had to be made by Rizky. Had to be done. You can see there is just moments or almost chances to have chances for both of these teams here. It's about when you get those chances, who is going to convert? It's Mbappe. Dinks one in towards the back post, and it's ran all the way out. Messi will signal his appreciation for it. But as we see there, in terms of the possession, it's been relatively balanced. You can see there from the tactical tweaks that are now happening. You see that Frankie de Jong is coming on. You'll see choices are being made here. As Messi's taken off, Romario's coming on, Son's coming on. We've seen Son be so good over the past couple of games that we have seen Son Heung-min in this tournament. Will this be another game for him to shine?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
65 minutes on the clock here. Only 25 left. You might feel that it'll be one goal either way if it is to come.
Number 21.
Rizky finds it through to Hullet. Rummenigge looking forward to Mbappe. Those substitutes. Stunning strike. Good save. Hullet. Oh, it's a big save. Had to be made by Gigi Donnarumma. It's a half chance there. Again, it's all going to be about seizing on the opportunities that are presented to you. Here's Mbappe. He's dispossessed by Carvalho. And Son was trying to find a man forward there. It's a bit of a heavy touch from Carlos Puyol. Bit of heavy and kind of tired legs there. But here's Ruud Hullet, who's still full of energy. Here's Mbappe in towards the back post looking for David Villa. And it hits the side netting. We're only 18 minutes left here. And you must feel that this may just go the distance. Here's Ruud Hullet. Hullet forward to Rummenigge. Back to Hullet. Hullet to Rummenigge. Hullet back once more. Again, Rizky looking for those moments. He's looking for those players to be in the exact position where he can strike. And he will be patient, as we know from players from Indonesia, as we've seen with the likes of Elga, who you'll see in future games. There's a patient bit of gameplay that goes with it. And sometimes doing the most simple things can be the most effective. But that is a poor giveaway here. And it's going to be Romario who's onside here. Can he get away from the defender? He can. He squared it across. He's looking for Rummenigge. Oh, it's in. It's onside. And it is Karl-Heinz Rummenigge who scores and breaks the deadlock. You saw the manual keeping go in from Rizky Fayan. And instead, it is the prowess of Goat Iniesta to find the pass at the right time. Puts the ball back across the goalkeeper. It's exactly what you need to do in those types of scenarios. If you see somebody manual goalkeeping, put it back across. It makes it so much harder to play. Here's Romario, though, forwards there. It's Rummenigge in towards Son. Son there again. It's in towards Petri. Always pulled it wide. Big opportunity there for the Spaniard. Could not find the back of the net. You see their tactical tweaks there. Maybe trying to a little bit more defensive is Goat Iniesta. You see just the tactical tweaks coming in there. Bringing on Claude Makalele. Bringing on Patrick Vieira. Just trying to just secure that central area that little bit more. As we said before in previous games, every tactical tweak is worth its weight in gold. It may look very minor to those viewing at home. It may be, even if it's the first time you're looking at an eFootball game or a gameplay, you may be looking and going, well, why are they making those such tweaks? Such is the depth of knowledge that goes into these games. You have to make those tweaks at the right time. With 10 minutes left, one goal up, you must feel that it is Goat Iniesta's to lose here, but he will be looking to try and solidify that central area. The ball goes long here. Nesta forward towards Romario. All gets cleared away. It's Ronaldinho and Mbappe. There is still time here, though. A risky Faydan. In terms of the abilities of two players. Goat Iniesta was the representative for Saudi Arabia in the ISF World Esports Championships. Of course, Rizky, known to all for being that almost surprise of PES League in 2019. Was such a popular figure at the World Finals in London. Here's a double touch. Will he find a goal? It's on it. Oh, it's off the post. What an opportunity that is. It's gone by the wayside with 3 minutes left to go in the game. You must feel that that is the last real opportunity that Rizky will see. Here's Ronaldinho to Carlos Puyol. Up to Ronaldinho. Vieira. Flag was up from the referee, or from the linesman, but the ref says play on. It's Gavardio. There's only 2 minutes added on here. And Gavardio may look to run out the clock here. As the ball goes forward. There's Ronaldinho up towards Mbappe. Mbappe, can he get something out of this game? Ball goes drilled in low into the centre of the box. And that is going to be the final whistle. It is going to be 1-0. Goat Iniesta takes game number 1. And we will have to see if he can make it 2 out of 2.
Please be made aware that smoking is
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be game 2 of Goat Iniesta versus Rizky Fayan. Of course, as you saw in game 1, it was a narrow victory for Goat Iniesta. And again, in truth, I think it would have been fairer had it have gone to extra time. But alas, Goat found his way in, and Rizky will be looking to try and answer back relatively quickly here. To try and take this to a game 3. In terms of what we're looking at here, of course, as we said before, it is a best of 3 format in the Saudi eFootball Rumble. And again, there is a $3,000 US dollar, should I say, prize pool to play for. So, of course, all of these players will be looking to try and get themselves going very quickly in these games. And more so for Rizky, more than anybody else here. He's down 1 game in the series. Will need to tie this up to take it to a third. Of course, again, the level of these two players incredibly high. And, of course, the players at their disposal, as you'll see from some of the names we will go through whilst going through our commentary, you will happily see the level of these players as well. As we see both teams about to come out here. So from left to right on your screens, if you're keeping track at home, it's going to be Rizky in the red, and it is going to be Goat in the black from right to left as Van Basten goes early. Tries to get the shot off. It's a corner ball. So again, if you've never watched the game of eFootball before, you're able to keep track of exactly who is who. Messi looking to deliver this one in from the corner. Into the box it goes. Nesta with the header. Donnarumma makes the save. It'll be interesting to see what type of tactic the Goat Iniesta deploys here. Does he try and be a little bit more conservative and just try and nick a goal here and then maybe take the game away from Rizky Fayan, or will he look to try and be all guns blazing and try and take this game away relatively early? Of course, Rizky Fayan, not the type of player you want to mess around with. He is astute and very learned within the game of eFootball. As we see here, Messi with a double touch and trying to take that ball forward. Messi still going here. Finds Barella. Gavardio will take that one clear. The Croat was robust in his challenge, but the referee did not deem it unfair. Here's Rummenigge. Forward to Neymar. Neymar takes it out of his feet well. Brilliant ball for the Brazilian. This Mbappe. And Puyol coming across and just making it difficult for Goat Iniesta to pull that trigger. Instead, it is out wide now to Lionel Messi. Here's Johan Cruyff. Gavardio intercepts it. It's Bellingham. Bellingham forward. And Puyol intercepts. It's up towards Johan Cruyff. Cruyff goes long here. Finds Van Basten. Looking for Rummenigge. It's found there, but his ball is taken away from him by Beckenbauer. And now Goat can launch a counter. Romario to Rummenigge. Up towards Mbappe. Instead, cleared away by the defender. Is Van Basten. Rummenigge. Bellingham intercepts. What can Goat Iniesta pull out of the fire here? Saudi Arabian player finds it to Neymar. Finds it to Romario. Romario, can he get the shot away? It's a brilliant cross. And Rummenigge's at the back post. Always stays alive, does Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. And it is first goal after 18 minutes. And the German gives the Saudi the lead. how important that could be. It's a wonderful, wonderful, well-worked move there. As you can see, ball just going very quickly. I think you may have to ask whether Romario's cross was a shot. Certainly looked like it could have gone either way, but either way that it was, it has found its way to Rummenigge. He's found it into the back of the net, and it is advantage goes Iniesta. And that may set alarm bells for the man from Indonesia. Rizky Fayan will have to find a way forward, and will have to find a goal, and he will have to score. It's not a trick or a task that you'd take lightly, but Neymar finds it to Rummenigge. He's onside here. Rummenigge takes it around the goalkeeper and puts it away for 2-0. Casillas left standing. Rummenigge will dance. And Go Iniesta has a 2-goal lead. Wonderful move. Waited for the goalkeeper to commit and then just took it round him. Again, bit of a defensive error there from Rizky Fayan. Again, you can't give someone like Go Iniesta that type of opportunity. Instead, takes it round. The goalkeeper knew that manual goalkeeping had been called and was then able to just take it round the goalkeeper and slot it home. As we'll see again in the replay, just runs on. Instead of trying to take a shot, takes it around the goalkeeper. And Rummenigge slots it home for 2-0. And this mountain has become even harder to climb. But Rizky Fayan is Lionel Messi. Can he do down the right-hand side here? It amounts to pretty much nothing. As Gvardiol will take it away, but he's not put anything on that pass. As Gvardiol, when he wins it back from Cruyff, is Gvardiol. Has runners ahead of him. Spots Neymar, who's one of them. Neymar trying to find it through to Mbappe. And instead he's cleared away. Here is Vieira down towards Lionel Messi. Messi lobs that one forward. It's cleared away. Rummenigge now on defensive duties after scoring that second goal. Here's Mbappe. He was looking for a through ball there. Almost got Iniesta, but didn't quite find it through. Ball rolled out by Casillas. Casillas dangerously dummies back inside on Romario. Again, not the type of player you want to give that type of attacking impetus to. Is Van Basten, and Upamecano will clear. Vieira tries to control it in midfield. Instead, he's hounded by numerous black shirts there. One of them being Bellingham, who can't find the ball to Mbappe. Puyol will clear down the line to Lionel Messi. Messi, neat ball roll, takes it back the other way. Messi had the opportunity to play the pass, didn't, hesitated, and Nesta will take it away from him. Here's Neymar. It's Jude Bellingham. Bellingham to Neymar. Neymar looking forward here. He's got players in the middle. One of them's Mbappe. He's got there ahead of Rijkaard. Mbappe tried to turn back inside. Puyol clears it. It's a rough clearance. And Rummenigge almost benefited from it. Rijkaard still hasn't cleared it properly. It's Jude Bellingham. Bellingham into the box, looking for the bicycle kick of Romario. And instead, he's cleared away. 38 minutes on the clock here. Ball to Lionel Messi. He receives it back as well, does the Argentinian. What can he do? Double touches inside, does Lionel Messi. Dummies to try and take it around the defender. And instead, Marco van Basten has profited. And he was onside. Rizky Fayan, as we'll see here, dummied inside. And he got the benefit of a defensive error. As we know, one sprint touch in eFootball can take the game away from you. And as we'll see it just here, see it break down here. Brilliant stop here. Takes the double touch, takes it round the defender. And this is the critical part there. The defender covers it. Nesta comes back to try and clear it away. And instead, he's now profited from a goal, has Rizky Fayan, and he's off and running. And will that provide a little bit of a platform to build on? Or will Go Iniesta look to close the door here? It is only the first half, don't forget. Ball forward to Lionel Messi. Looking forward. Instead, Nesta will clear. Here's Mbappe. Heads it on. Looking for Romario. Cleared away once more. Barella. Rummenigge. Rummenigge forward. He's looking for Barella, but it's cleared away. Only as far as Maldini. Ball's still going to come back from the Italian. And instead now, Maldini's out of position, but it's Vieira who mops up for him. Van Basten. looking for players forward there. Will there be one more opportunity for Goat Iniesta before this half is finished? It's gone over halfway, which means there should be one more opportunity. Here's Jude Bellingham. Romario, neat, back heel, finds Neymar. It's the Brazilians combining brilliantly, and it's the Frenchman Mbappe to finish it off. Wonderful combination play there from Goat Iniesta. You'll see it again here. Neat combination play, back heel there, takes both defenders out of the game. Neymar finds an easy pass across to Mbappe. And again, a man of Kylian Mbappe's powers, you're not going to give that type of real estate to that far out with that much of the goal to hit at. He could hardly miss. Brilliant finish from Mbappe. Goat has 3 goals to 1 up just before the half. And that, you would have to say, is going to be a very different team talk after that goal. See there, 2 from Rummenigge and 1 from Mbappe. As you'll see from the stats there as well. Not many opportunities for each player, but you'll see the calibre of those players. They don't need a lot of chances to take. And they will certainly play the percentages on those chances. You'll see slight tactical tweaks there. You see the players that are on the bench there as well. This is the perspective of Rizky Fayan, who you can see is clearly trying to make some changes here. Try and get something moving.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on
Well, the reality is that Goat Iniesta has full control of this. The ball goes forward from the kick-off scenario. It's Romario. Oh, it's in. You switch off for a moment within eFootball, and players like these guys will punish you. It's a lofted through ball. It's Romario on the cut across, and that is surely game over. As Mbappe finds it through to Romario. And again, from that scenario, you have to take your shots early, and Goat Iniesta does. It's dispatched. 4 goals to 1. Here's Vieira. Rummenigge intercepts it. Double touch from Rummenigge. Instead, Vieira wins it back again. Rizky Fayan find a way through. Or will this be Goat Iniesta to take home? You'd have to say at this part of the game, with that type of scoreline against this calibre of individual, it's going to be incredibly difficult for Rizky Fayan to find a way back. But we have seen stranger things within eFootball. And the Saudi eFootball Rumble is no different. Here's Cruyff. On towards Mbappe. Mbappe takes it down in the box. Finds Lionel Messi. Control strike. Good save for the keeper. A counter going to come back the other way here. It's Paolo Maldini. Wins it back for Rizky. Messi. Double touch. Takes it round. Tries to take it round the defender. Nesta gets in the way. Vieira plays that forward, but the opposite Vieira takes it away. Here's Messi. Messi dribbling and cajoling. Rummenigge. Oh, it's off the post, off the back of the goalkeeper. It's a bit of fortune. But Rizky Fayan will not care one bit as he finds a little bit of salvation. Really well worked from him. Finds the strike, and it, like I said, it fortuitously bounces off the back of the goalkeeper, but it will go into the goal. As we say so many times within eFootball, as long as it crosses the white line, it doesn't matter how it gets there. They all count one. They all count the same. 56 minutes on the clock here. What is going to happen next here? This is setting up for a mouth-watering prospect of a finish to this game. And whether we will find out if we end up getting through to a game 3. If the almost impossible can happen here, where Rizky can overhaul this deficit and win the game, he will take it to a game 3. If not, Goat Iniesta will make his way through to the next round. And again, for those of you wondering if this is the first game you've watched or the only game you've watched, this is the round of 16. There are 16 individuals within this tournament. And again, we will go to a round of 8, a round of 4, and of course to a final where we will determine a winner of the Saudi eFootball Rumble. But at the moment, we are focused on the round of 16, which has been a tantalising affair between these two players. Here's Barella to Cruyff. Cruyff looking into space. Instead, Bellingham will take it, clears Rummenigge onto Neymar. Nesta intercepts it. Finds it to Barella. Vieira wins it back brilliantly. 64 on the clock here. Rummenigge forward towards Mbappe. Can Mbappe find some space? He double touch trying to get round the defender. Instead, Cruyff will take it clear. Intercepted by Vieira. Rummenigge onto towards Mbappe, looking for Romario. It's cleared away once more. So, looking at just over 20 in-game minutes left here. There is still time. There will still be opportunities, you feel, for Rizky Fayad, but he will have to take them quickly if he has any opportunity of getting through this game. Let's see tactical tweaks coming in aplenty here. You'll see Ronaldinho, Pavel Nedved making their way onto the field. David Villa has come on for Lionel Messi. Nika Davids is being considered here. But you may feel to stick with Patrick Vieira, that aerial presence may just prove the difference if you're risky trying to reclaim the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Guardiola into De Jong. You'll see changes on the other side, of course, as well. Of course, the perspective of the video you're seeing here is from Rizky's perspective, so we will have to wait for the announcers and announcements to come through to see the differences in Go Iniesta's game plan. But as we'll see, Pavel Nedved forward to Kylian Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe looking to find a way through. Nedved crosses one in, looks for Rummenigge, and he finds the header! And he's onside! There was a momentary question, but that dribbling in the far corner has helped massively because it has left Karl-Heinz Rummenigge onside for Rizky Fayad. And it is 4-3 now. Brilliant ball in from the Czech, Pavel Nedved. That's why you bring him on. Such a weapon to have at your disposal. And Rummenigge from inside 6 yards will say thank you very much. And we'll see ourselves back into the game here. 18 minutes left on the clock. It is setting up for a box office finish here. And free kick given to Rizky Fayad. And you have to ask the question, of course, what is Go Iniesta feeling at this point? Is he going to find a way to just close this game out? Or is it going to be a comeback of epic proportions, as we'll find? Kylian Mbappe in towards Nedved. Nedved in towards David Villa. David Villa stops, lets the play develop around him. David Villa, double touch, tries to find a pass across. Instead, Gavardia will take it clear. Finds Lionel Messi, rolls through his legs. Messi trying to get away from Nesta, who's been a thorn in most players' sides at this tournament so far. Is Pavel Nedved. Nedved goes to launch one into the box. It's cleared away. Pedri will recover it and try and settle it down in midfield. Finds Lionel Messi, who takes a neat trap, takes it away from Paolo Maldini. Messi. All comes to nothing. It'll come back the other way. Son. Is Vieira trying to win it back. De Jong wins it high upfield and Rijkaard just scrambles that clear. Dutchman knows he would have been in trouble had that ball not been cleared, as Villa takes hold of a ball that they're coming together, and instead there's 8 minutes left on the clock here, plus a little bit of stoppage time, whatever the referee decides to add. But can Go Iniesta put the final piece of the jigsaw together and take this game away from Rizky Fayad in the closing stages, or can Rizky find a goal that will take it to extra time? There's Maldini to Mbappe. Mbappe to David Villa. David Villa looking for a ball in. Finds Rummenigge. Rummenigge onside. It's a big block. Big block. That is a corner ball. Ronaldinho looking to deliver this one in from his right foot. Mbappe heads it in, looking for Maldini. And it's scrambled, and he was looking to try and get it into the box. Instead, it has gone for a goal kick. And at this moment in time, you've got to feel that Go Iniesta will be hoping to just solidify and take this game away. His son was trying to just get the ball forward. And again, that clock will tick down. We're into stoppage time. 5 minutes added by the referee. Here's Mbappe. Cynical challenge, but needed to be made. Needed to be made, but it gives the ability for one more long ball, potentially, from Rizky Faydan. Nedved back to Rijkaard. It's a poor giveaway. It's a poor use of the ball from Rizky. And instead, it's Son coming back the other way. Son to Salah. To De Jong. Looking through there. Can De Jong keep hold of the ball? He can, but he can't get the ball through. As this clock ticks down. Will this be the last chance you have to feel? Ball into David Villa. And David Villa takes a heavy touch, and instead, the ball is going to look to be cleared there. Is this going to be the last action? It is still there. Nedved, David Villa, one more opportunity. You've got to feel, and instead, Patrick Vieira takes it away. And there is the final whistle. It is 4-3 for Goat Iniesta, who will take this series 2-0 over Rizky Faydan. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you guys again.